to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Peter McGRAIL. Peter, a valuable 10 rounds under your belt there, so how do you assess your performance?
Yeah, happy with it. It was a mature, clever performance from me there. Just obviously listened to me coach Paul and Anthony in the corner, and got the job done. 10 rounds in the bank, never done 10 rounds before. I think the most I've done in my career was 6 on my debut, and yeah, I'm happy to have done 10 rounds, so I know what it's like now moving forward, and eventually when I'm fighting for titles, I've had the 10 rounds in the bank there, and that's going to stand me in good stead. So yeah, I'm over the moon with the performance.
I spoke to you, I think maybe the first time I ever spoke to you was when, I always say when these elite amateurs come out the amateur game like yourself, they get pushed on quicker. That's your 7th professional fight, your first 10 rounder. You went the distance, but complete shutout against a guy that's had way more fights than you in the professional game. So what's the plan going forward then? I mean, obviously you don't want to go back down in opponents, you want to go up. So is it going to be hard to match you now going forward?
Look, I'll fight anyone. Any fighter should have that mentality. We'd fight anyone, do you know what I mean? I'm going to leave it down to my team, Eddie, my management team around me. Whoever they want to put me in with, then all I need to do is make sure I'm 100% in the gym, make sure I'm living the life in the gym, out the gym, and as I said, I'll fight anyone, but I've got no injuries here, my hands are sound, head, body, everything's sound, I'm ready to go ASAP, and I'm looking forward to getting in there again as soon as possible. Back
to the fight, Batelia, he's a tough nut to crack, wasn't he? I mean, you landed some straight backhands right down the pipe, you bust his face up a little bit as well, and yeah, was there a little bit of frustration that you didn't get the knockdown or the knockout there?
And you could say that a little bit. No, obviously it's good to get the stoppage, everyone loves to get the stoppage, and at the end of the fight straight away I was a little bit gutted you don't get the stoppage, but realistically when you actually look at it, now that I'm out the fight and I've cooled down and that, I'm happy I've got 10 rounds in the bank there, because you can just keep blasting these opponents out, and then you get into a title fight and you're in 10, 12 rounds and you've only ever went 6, and then you're in rounds 9 and 10, you've never been there, and you don't know what it's like, you know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10 you're going to be sound even if you have blasted everyone out, but it's just good to have that experience behind you, and happy with my first fight on the matchroom, little step up for me, and all these are just, it's my 7th fight now, all these are just little stepping stones to where we're going, and I'm just keep gaining valuable experience on big shows, and yeah, I'm happy with my performance.
I mean, the knockout's nice for the fans, but I'm sure your management and your coaching team are like, yeah, it's good to get the 10 rounds under your belt. Again, I spoke to you as well, I mean, when we were talking about that world title and chasing that dream, becoming a world champion, it's no easy route for you, because I knew he has now moved into your division. He's chasing Peter McGRAIL, which seems like, I mean, it's going. Obviously, you've done your first 10 rounder. You're probably way off from these world title fights still, but I mean, it's a tough division to be in, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but put myself up there with the best in the division in the world. You know what I mean? And I'm just taking it fight by fight, step by step. Me and my team, we're getting there slowly, but we'll be there surely.
First fight under the Matchroom banner, like you said. How did you find it?
It was brilliant, you know what I mean? It was fight week on Matchroom, obviously I experienced it on my first 2 fights, and then got belted experience in the next 4, and then we're back with them on my 7th fight. It's been boss to finally be Sam with them, be representing the Matchroom banner sort of thing, and obviously I'm always representing Everton Triangle, but we're here now, I'm part of the team, and they're going to keep pushing me, and I believe, as I said, I think I said it in an interview, all I can see is success, and valuable 10 rounds there, and yeah, just going to speak to Eddie ASAP and ask him to get me out as soon as possible, because I'm ready to go whenever.
I mean, you've done 10 rounds, so obviously you're going to need a longer break than what you do when you do the 4, 6 rounders. So what is next for you then? A little break and then back into the gym and hopefully get a fight date maybe May, June time?
Yeah, look, you say like obviously you've done 10 rounds, you need a break, but if you watch the fight, it were in a 10 round war, do you know what I mean? I controlled the pace, the way, I don't know, I might have a few bruises, but I didn't take much damage really, and it were in a 10 round war. It was just a clever mature performance from me, so if I had a fight next week I'd be ready to go then, do you know what I mean? It's just one of them things. I'm a fighter and I've come out to fight with no injuries, so I'm raring to go again, but yeah, just over the moon to get another win, and I'm 7-0 now, and one step closer to where we're going, and I'm just looking forward to picking up some belts.
What's the hopes? One more for me then. What's the hopes for the end of this year? I know you want to go back out and celebrate, but so what's the hopes for the tail end of this year? Obviously get to that 10, 11, 12 and all.
Yeah, definitely just be as busy as possible. Hopefully start picking up a few belts, you know what I mean? Whether it's on the domestic scene or the international scene. I'd love to go down any route. Obviously it'd be good to go the traditional route, British, Commonwealth, European, and then onto the world. But it's just whatever opportunity comes and whatever my team pick for me, do you know what I mean? I'll be ready. I'm in the gym with the lads. We're all just training with each other, picking up things off each other, all improving together, learning off Paul and Anthony week in, week out, and the gym's flying at the minute, you know what I mean? We're
all in your weight class as well, I see.
Yeah, well, you know, we're all there or thereabouts. There's bantam, super bantams, feathers, but it's one of them. It's just obviously people who go different routes when it gets to that point, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's good times for us at the minute, and just over the moon for the family and that all year now, fighting in Liverpool again. It's good times for me, and looking forward to cracking on properly now this year.
I did say one more, but I do have one more now. What I'm going to say is, like, Liverpool has got a rich history of world champions. There's a rich fighting city. Don't have a world champion just yet. You're the next one.
Yeah, definitely, and you know what I mean? And it's not just me, there's Andrew Kane there, there's Bradley Strand, there's Nick Ball in our gym, and then you've got my little brother John McGRAIL coming through. We're five of us, that name, 5 names then. 4 or 5 scouts or whoever the name then, and we're future world champions from Everton Triangle, you know what I mean? And it's good times coming for us. And
the scary thing is you're all in that super bantamweight featherweight division, which is hopefully you're going to stay away from each other. You're not going to fight each other because that will put your coaching team, will have kittens. But yeah, it's exciting times for the gym and exciting times for the McGRAIL family. And listen, go and enjoy the rest of the night, and thanks for this for FL TV.
And that nice one, thank you very much, lads.
Thank you, brother, thanks.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.